Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Indianapolis Colts. Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First snap, and Murray goes to the air. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Murray now on 2nd down. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settle themselves into this game.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That is caught. He finds Walker. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's an Arizona 1st down. They'll run 1st carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Forced out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. In motion comes Walker. He'll throw on first down with Murray. That one complete to Pierce. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the 22-yard line.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Throwing again is Murray. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. To throw again is Murray. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
At the Colts 8-yard line.
Murray's going to throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Murray on fourth down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Anytime it's third and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield. And that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense taking him down for a loss. Brings up fourth down. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ready, set. 2nd and a yard. From the gun, Richardson. He's got a man. Josh Downs. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hold it ready. Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
Richardson going to get it quickly out to down. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That's the Pro Bowl safety, Buda Baker. And a big return. Right near midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
Working out of the gun, Murray. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Third and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Here's 1st and 10.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd down at the 8-yard line.
Second down, Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
On 3rd down, Murray. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Tyquan Lewis. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Pass right side to down. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Hold the check.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Richardson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The rookie out of Ole Miss, Walter Nolan, in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cross all 80. Go.
Now Richardson. That's caught by the 1st-round pick, Tyler Warren. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Richardson. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So, they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So on 4th down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cardinals will open up a 9-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Richardson to throw it here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On second down, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Short pass goes a long way.
Oh, that's my guy.
To the tune of 25 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Richardson gonna look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender's right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Nice. Here we go. Panthers 50. Panthers.
Throwing, Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor. Complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
That's good for a Colts.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Ready. 19.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. To the left side and taken in by down. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
On the ready.
Here's second and 2. Looking to throw. Richardson. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Ready. 70.
Now Richardson. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on. That Warriors, that Bronco 80. Steady.
From the gun, Richardson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Colts. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, that offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Open man, right side. He's got it. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
First down, Arizona.
A give. Here's Benson.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Again, it's Benson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. That one too far out in front.
Come on.
It is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The Cardinals line up for a punt. Anthony Gould deep for Indy. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Crack all 80. Crack all 80.
On first down, it's Richardson. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is.
Ready? Ready? Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Middle, and he's got down.
Fucking kidding me.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Kaiser White able to make the tackle.
Second and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
2 minutes to go. First half in a 2-point game. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Second down, they need 7.
Cut back in. Cut. Ready? Happy Lion.
Throwing is Richardson. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions. And they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Now Murray on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Now a 2nd down throw for Murray.
Oh, come on.
And intercepted. Picked off.
Did not see him.
And the Colts have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Second down, they need 3. Here's Richardson. Pushed out to his right. It is brought in the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown. quarterback, he got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Murray. Pass right side, going to be taken in by Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. On first down, Murray. That's caught by Walker. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 39-yard line.
Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And that one bounces off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Hey! 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Big Walter Nolan, the rookie out of Ole Miss, there to make the stop.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 23, here's second down and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Richardson going to get it quickly out to down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the gun on third down, Richardson.
Come on.
Taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing, Richardson. Right back to Warren again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Colts first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Okay, great. Ready. Cowboy 80.
On 2nd down, Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Go. Back row 80.
Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult. Defense. It'll set up a 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. First carry for James Conner. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Murray. A looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe D. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Come on. 60 by 6, 19 charging, 19 charging.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd down, they need 5.
Get it. 7 back, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Richardson to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Cougar 19.
And he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The kicking team on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Colts will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. In motion comes Walker. Murray now to throw on first down. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 52 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's to the right side and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Murray's going to throw again. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Heads Walker. Touchdown, Arizona. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals will cut it to a 2-point lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. To the left side and taken in by Downs. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run here with Hill. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A second down throw for Richardson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
Murray going to look to do it himself. And a short pickup, too. About the 42-yard line. Now a second down throw from Murray. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals first down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That one complete to Pierce. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. Again, it's Murray. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
In motion comes Walker. On third down, Murray. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Cougar 19! Cougar 19!
Out of shotgun, Richardson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. That pickup good for 29 yards.
49-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
70 Timberwolves. Tight. 19 tight.
Richardson gonna look to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 24-yard line.
First down throw from Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second down at the 26-yard line.
Second down, Murray. Hit fade, right side by Wilson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Pickup. And the Cardinal first down.
They'll go with the option here to the short side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Cardinals.
Working out of the gun, Murray. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Murray now on second down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Cardinals lining up for punch as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. On the return is Gould. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 20-yard line.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the hands, boy.
Buffalo AC, let's go now.
On first down, it's Richardson. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That is caught. What a throw. Donovan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So here we go. Colts trying to get a little bit closer. They'll go for two now. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone for the two and extend the lead to 7 points. So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On first down, Murray. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth where the receivers say, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact. The ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Now Murray. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it.
This is the age-old dilemma that defensive coordinators go back and forth on. Is the best pass defense to send more big bodies at the quarterback and get the ball out of his hand? Or is it to really pack your back end, Mike, with more defensive backs and more guys that can guard space? In this case, they got a lot of defensive backs on the field. Quarterback has a lot of time to find the open zone and leads to a big play.
Throwing again is Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First and 10. Here's a give up the middle, Connor. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. The open man is Wilson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
First down, Cardinals.
They'll run it on first down with Connor. Not much there, maybe a yard. They'll come up for second and 9. Murray will throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Work to do, the crowd helping the defense. Third down and 9. Now, Murray. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the 6-yard line.
Murray's going to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
3rd and 2. Now Murray. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And this is not going to do the trick. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it leads to 4th down.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
Down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Come on. Hey! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
In this situation, Mike, I'd love to see the play caller take advantage of 2nd and short. Typically, this is one of the best opportunities to take a play action, deep shot down the field, knowing you still have 3rd down and potentially 4th down to pick up the remaining yards. In this case, they go quarterback sneak, they convert, but I think they left a little bit on the table.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Colts. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.